Next question, the cube of 40 edges is resting on one of its face on HP. It is cut by a vertical section plane in such a way that true shape of the section is regular hexagon is given. Draw the apparent and true section of the cube. Find the inclination section plane with respect to HP. Carefully read the question. Angle of inclination is not given. Instead of that one, hexagon is given. So how to get the hexagon in a cube? First you have to find out that one. So if you write with respect to edge of the first position, you need to incline that one to inclination cut, then only you will get hexagon. Okay, but if you write with respect to corner, this is the way you will get the hexagon part, only with respect to only one cut with respect to HP. Okay, so that's why. So for one cut, see, look at this one, you have to, with respect to HP, you have to cut with respect to only one cut. That's why you have to find out using first position with respect to corner. Okay, so draw the cube with respect to equal inclination, that is 45 degree of dimension 40 mm. Okay, and write the naming AA1, BB1, CC1 and DD1. Okay, complete the top view and write the axis and project to the front view with respect to VP, and cube have the dimensions will be equal on both sides, all sides. So write the dimensions with respect to 40 only. You have to complete the front view, and cut section you have to find out the midpoint of the top face of AB one side, and bottom face midpoint you have to mark it that one, and slant edge, middle of slant edge you have to mark the midpoint. Okay, so in the slant edge, center slant edge, carefully mark the midpoint. So 40 is there, you have to go for 20. Okay, so then join from the top midpoint, so exactly it will be cut to the bottom midpoints. Okay, so write the cut section. So I can cut on both one side. I am cutting right side from left to right. You can cut from right to left also. So mark it, cut section 1 and 2 for the midpoint of slant edges, 3 for the base edges. Okay, so write down 1 is over, next to 2 and 3 you have to write for the base edge. 4 will be behind, another edge is there, 4 is not visible, 5 dash is not visible, 6 dash is not visible. Okay, and project it downwards for the top view. So project downwards slightly. So it will cut the two edges. Okay, one will be marked on for AB. Okay, another cut AD, you have to mark it as 6. And this is directly for the slant edge, need not to project. Okay, next will be you have to project for the another slant edges. So 2 cut will be again. So 3 for the BC. For BC you have to mark it as 3, and CD you have to mark it as 4. Okay, so middle line cut directly to the slant edge. So for B1B you have to mark it as 2. Okay, as it is same D1B you have to mark it the cut position 5. Okay, so after marking the cut section in the top view, hash the this one part. Okay, easily you can understand the hatch cutting part. Join that one 1 2 3 4 using the thick lines. So you can see the top view, front view after cut section. So front view, top view is over. Next you have to go for the true section. Okay, true section of cutting part. You have to write the parallel line for the same angle line of cutting section. Okay, so you have to write another reference line x1 and y1. After this you have to write the perpendicular line to the cutting section line. Okay, here you have to find out the cut section angle. I am not find out it here, but you have to, in the question it is given properly. So cut section angle you have to find out with respect to HP. Okay, so apparent dimension, I mean apparent diagram is completed in the top view. So now you have to write the true section, that is true shape of the cutting section plane, how it is visible in the front view. Okay, so how to write, you know the procedure. So from the XY line only you have to take the dimension. From projection of 1 dash from the XY line you have to take the point 1 to the top view and take the arc and cut here from the x1 y1 line. As it is same, you have to take the all dimension from the xy line itself. So 1 is over, in the same projection you have to take the another point is there, that is 6. So take it that one, same projection from the x1 y1 line you have to take the arc of 6. Okay, so next projection line is 2 and 5, that is you can look at that one. From there XY line only you have to take the dimension for 2. Carefully take the exact dimension, otherwise hexagon is given, what is given in the hexagon, it will not appear, it will come in other dimensions or other shape it will come. So that's why I told you have to take the exact dimension of each point. Okay, so take the 5 is very nearest, it will come small arc, right? So in the last one you have to projection to the 3 and 4. So take the dimension from XY line. Okay, like this you have to take it and take the arc cut. So finally, so take the dimension for the 4 and the same projection where you taken same projection you have to draw the arc. Okay, mark it 3 and 4, that one, and rechecking the dimension for the point 2. Okay, so that's why I told you have to recheck that one, every dimension is correct or not, or using scale. Instead of arc means using scale also you can directly mark that one. Okay, and measure it and mark it directly, you can write the hexagon. Okay, so join 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so if we join that one as per naming 1 2 3 4 5, so you will get the neat hexagon part. Okay, if you cut this one midpoint of the top face and midpoint of center line slantage and midpoint of bottom face, okay, you will get the hexagon shape. Okay, so in the previous problem I explained how the triangle will be available, equilateral triangle will be available in the cube. Okay, so one side only you have to cut if you want for triangle. So here hexagon is completed, measure the side of hexagon, you will get the 26 as the part. True shape is complete. So this completes the diagram. Okay, find the angle.